On September 13th, Elk City residents will have an opportunity to vote on a bond for a new elementary school to be built just west of the Pioneer Center. It will consolidate and replace Fairview and Northeast elementary schools and will house full-day pre-kindergarten, kindergarten, first, second, and third grades. The original construction of Fairview and Northeast elementary schools was completed in 1950 and 1952. The useful life of these buildings has declined to a point that we need a new solution for our elementary education. Just to heat and cool the buildings is very antiquated. The inefficient heating and air system creates a distraction for the students and staff. Often, while the heat is running, the AC must be engaged simultaneously to compensate for the overwhelming high room temperature. Over the years, separate outdoor buildings have been added to house students too. Unfortunately, some of these temporary classrooms that were brought in over 30 years ago have become permanent classrooms that we still use today. Security and safety concerns comes as a part of having so many of these portable classrooms.
We're separated from everyone else. If we have a lot of rain, sometimes we could be walking in 6 inches of water. You know, your boots on, take your shoes off, and you know, it takes away from class time a lot. The security of just going to another classroom and from our far annex all the way to the main building, that concerns me, the safety of the children going from one building to another.
With some 700 to 800 kids between the two old schools, it's concerning that there are so many kids having to negotiate between these buildings. Traffic congestion often reaches beyond 2 or 3 blocks, and the kids are very close to these high-traffic roads.
We start running our kids to Pioneer and to Fairview, but this year we'll be running to 3 schools. Well, it's going to be pretty chaotic, and it's probably going to be pretty lengthy because we are pretty backed up with traffic.
And finally, maintenance is a big undertaking. Within the next few years, there will be a significant amount of additional funds spent on a new roof, HVAC upgrades, power and lighting that will become another temporary fix to these 60-year-old buildings.
If we're not growing and improving, we're sliding backwards. That's just the way it is. I just think it has to happen. We have to grow, and we have to sacrifice a little bit to have something for our future.
Let's take a look at the proposed new elementary school. The proposed site is just west of the Pioneer Center. In the design, traffic safety has been addressed, and the school will be far from the main roads. After hiring a traffic engineer to review the needs of the west side of town, we have designed drop-off and pickup zones for the children on multiple sides of the building, which is away from the main parking lot and out of harm's way. The engineering report helped us separate bus areas from the normal car loading and unloading. The design is modern and something the whole community can be proud of for years to come. Our full-day pre-K classroom will be modern and exciting, and the kids will walk a step taller when they enter this new building to grow and learn in a comfortable environment for years to come.
I always told my teachers that I felt like that the kindergarten and first grade teachers were the most important because they set the tone for the education.
When people come to look at our town, they'll look at that and it'll help, it'll pay for itself in the people that move here because of it. I really believe that.
The Media Center will house learning stations, computers, and all kinds of resources to enrich the opportunities of our students, giving them the best chance of succeeding from an early age. The cafeteria will go way beyond what we have now, offering an open, spacious, and centralized location within the building for all students. and the gymnasium will be a great multi-purpose room for PE and other school assemblies. It was also designed for use as a safe room during severe weather events. As you can see, your children will be able to stay within one building all day, and it will be a great environment for our students and staff. No more old bathrooms and outdated learning environments. This facility is designed to be a safe, inviting learning environment all under one roof. It will catch up Elk City with a higher educational standard. Again, on September 13th, we will vote on a total bond package of $35.9 million to invest in our children's and community's future. Creative use of the old schools will be considered to benefit the community of Elk City. Although the bond does raise our taxes, it has been several years since we have had any debts. The important thing to remember is that the details forming this bond have been carefully surveyed, researched, planned, and now submitted by the school administration and by others in the community. It's important that all voters within the Elk City community participate in the bond voting on September 13th. If passed, we hope to break ground January 2012 and have the school open for the 2013 and 14 school year.
A good pre-K program is more than a babysitting program. It's more than just a daycare. A high-quality program, that balances social development, creative play, and then early academic experiences would be a really good thing for our community.
We need to move forward for our students to give them the opportunity to have the facilities that they deserve.
This gives the people of our community a chance to invest in our students' future. Please make plans to vote on September 13th, and let's make a difference for decades to come.